And welcome back to Island Paradise After Storm. Been a little while since we played this game. Played some offline, but a big new update has dropped. Marius has given us a ton of new content. Let's go through version 0.5.0, see what he's added. It's a lot. I have been told there is another update coming very soon, either today of the recording or tomorrow, to add some more things, maybe fix some bugs that are in this update. Let's go through, see what he's added, because there is a lot to go through. Now it says Williams Island is available with a new mine ready for exploration. If you remember, the mine was closed off. There's an invisible wall. You could not go through. It says mining is now possible, and it very much is. Management on James's Island is now available by selling different types of cargo at the port. A whole section of that we can try to get into in future videos. We have Williams Station can be built, helping to distribute resources across the islands with a large storage capacity. Now, this is what we're going to try to focus on. This is pretty cool. And a new boat fishing location is available on Frank's Island. There's also quite a lot of placeable items, as you can see here. We're going to go through some mining workbench, a port workbench for the 2 updates, a fishing workbench, again, for the update, a train workbench. Show more of that during this video. We have iron drills, coal drills, aluminum drills, wind turbines, mining warehouse, port structure, port upgrade, all the port stuff, the cargo stuff, rail, stone, pillar, bridge, train station structures, railways, fishing boats, grill, a table, and a chair. Now, along with this, he's got more crafting items that are needed to build the above updates. Large bolts, iron plates, freight cartwheel, large planks, large pillars, rope roll, rail segment. All these things are going to be needed here and here to build all these things up here. He's added a new food called grilled fish. There are also large fish and insects used for fishing. The improvements he's made, time and weather is now accessible in the game settings menu. He says it's recommended for content creators like myself. Can be used in gameplay. Let me tell you, it is amazing. We'll show that off. Major changes to Williams Island landscape. A mine entrance and connections to the bridge have been improved. Ambient sounds on the beach. Tree variation has been adjusted on James Island, and a new clay location added on James's Island. Now he still wants suggestions and feedback. Trust me, if you get in the Discord with that little link right here, Marius is very responsive, very open to suggestions. Make sure you put any bug reports in the correct section. But we're going to go and show you what's a little bit of 0.5.0. Kind of cool, a lot to get through. We won't get through it all in this video, but we're going to do a little bit at a time. So yeah, jump in the game. Okay, so we are back at our main base. And if you remember, we have all our cool metal storage from the last 8 up. You can see all our wood stored in there. Various parts here and there. Hay in that for compost. We've gone through all that. Our metal workbench over here. Now, some of the new things, again, we're going to have to show some of it now, some of it later, because they do take some time to build up. Don't have quite the things. First thing is just on our standard anvil. If you look now, we have the standard stuff we had before. Now we have an addition of very many new things. We have large iron rods, iron gears, rails, large bolts, large iron plate, crane hook. Those are for the port. Large profile, and a freight car wheel. All that stuff can now be built. As you can see, we're building some stuff right now. Make sure everything is on. But the majority of what we're doing right now is going to go to Williams Island. So we're going to run over there. Show you what we can do. Start. You may not know where to go. Let's be honest, I don't always know where to go, but we're going to find it together. We'll get there. So let's travel over and see what we got next. So we start here at Williams Trader. What we've done, we have our building trader already here from before. If you look now, we have a mining workbench and a train workbench. Now, these are 300 silver a piece, or train workbench is 50 gold, sorry. Mining workbench is 300 silver, so they're not exactly cheap. But for what you get, not supposed to be. So what we've done is we put our mining workbench here for now. As you can see, yes, we've been stockpiling our silver happiness. We still have a lot to sell to get more of this, but we've been stockpiling it in the past update. So now you see you have large pillars, large frames, a wind turbine, which will come into effect with the mining, the iron, coal, and aluminum drills, mining warehouse, the maintenance kit, which will be needed to run things, and the maintenance kit fast. Obviously, going to work faster than that one. Our mining warehouse, we got pillars, planks, and bolts. Our coal drills take a lot of stuff. We need stone and a lot of large bolts. We're going to make all this stuff, but it does take some stuff. This one basically takes large pillars and bolts, large wood logs for that. So we're going to make all of that, but that's where we started. Now, where does the train come in? Also show where the mining parts come in, but you need to go over here to this bridge. Now, spoiler alert, I don't have this bridge completely done, so we're going to, shimmy across it like we do. I need to get this bridge finished off, but, for the purposes of this video, come on, you've got some bridges like this too. Don't lie. Okay, so now we come around, and as we look up, we'll see over there when it comes into view, parts of the mine, parts of a bridge. And our nice little idyllic cabin there on the water. Oh, there's a bridge up there. We come around up here. You can see the bridge. The trains goes over to that. Once we build that bridge, we need the stone bridge. And then this is not accessible. This is just where it's going to go. But we look back over here that we just walked past. This is where our station is going to be. That is our base for our structure. We also have areas over here for more. But what we've done is we've set up our train workbench here, since this is where our train's going to be. We have some storage boxes here for things that we bring over so we can construct this. We're looking here. We have the large pillars, the large frames, the cargo box, the structure, which takes 30 pillar and 60 nails. We are making large pillars right now, as you can see. We have brought over a bunch of stuff. We have our large bolts made. We have a bunch of iron plates made. Large planks already at 100. Yes, we're waiting for our large pillars. We do have 2 large pillars. And then we can start to build this, our train station structure. So we're going to get that going. Those are building. In the meantime, because this update is going to require some new materials and I need some time to make those materials. Now I can't show you all of that in one video. It's going to take some playthrough and some grinding to get those parts, but we can show you where more of the rails and the warehouse area is going to be and go around to different structures over there that show the train even more. Now, I've been told this train will allow you to move resources from one area to the other, which is pretty cool. You know how you had a ton of fish maybe at the fishing and you want to get it back to the ovens so you can dry them out. Well, this is going to help you. We do need to build this bridge as well. We're going to get working on that. Going to need a lot of stone, but let's go back and show you a few more things that will kind of make you happy. Okay, so you can see we're up above Williams Trader here. Just come up that path. See where our mine was, and it's now accessible. We can go in. It might be a little dark in here for you. You can see we've got iron, coal, and aluminum mine. Now we go through. Should have brought a torch. Got some iron ore that we let's pick that up. But we mined a little bit earlier. You can mine this as normal right here. If you get on it, you can see we're picking up our iron ore, which you're going to need a lot of to make all these parts. As we go deeper into the mine, there's my jump button. have different paths to go through. So if we go along, you can see we got some light there. Now it's a little deceiving. We're not out. He's put a little room in here. You want to put workbenches, storage, that sort of thing. It's a nice little spot for it. We go down, you can see here is where our mining is going to take place. This is the source of our iron ore. Now, what will happen is you will put your drill on here once you make it constructed. And then up through there is where your wind turbine will go. Now that will power this drill. Now that has to be put up top. There are spots on the tops of the mountains that will power that. So once you put that down, that will spin a drive shaft that connects to the drill here. Don't have enough materials yet to even build the drill to show you yet, but this is early. This did come out last night, so we are going to work on that so you can get mined, and then all this stuff will be able to be moved via train, hopefully. We can climb out of here. Go back, and I know it's dark. Get yourself a torch. So we'll go around this side. Now, this is a bit different. As you can see, there's things over there. The aluminum mine. You do not want to go down there. I haven't figured out how to cross this yet. But, yeah, we died. So, understandable. We go back to our house here. And as you can see, well, we're here. We'll put this in here. We are cooking a lot of this stuff. Trying to make a lot more of these. Because we're going to need a ton to make all our parts. We go back to our anvil. Got quite a bit in there already. We've made a bunch of bolts. We need to make more large iron plates. But we need more iron plates, I believe. We have 86. We need more bolts. We'll make more bolts. Apparently we need a lot of bolts. So, make a lot of bolts. And then we need more iron rods to make those, so we'll make those. You know, you can right click right there, do that. Either way, you forgot how to do that. So there's a few more things we want to show you. So let's take a break from the mining and the train and jump over and show you a few other things. Now we are on Frank's Island. You just come across from the main island. There is their mine that we've always used. This is where we do a lot of our fishing over there. This is a new area off to the side. Again, this will be very different. There will be an area here where you can place a boat. We've got all that wood floating around in there. Place a boat. Be able to do fishing poles will be something you can build. And with those fishing poles and bait, that's where the insects come in. And a few other things, you can go out and get on the boat. The boat will actually travel out there in a path and you can catch fish. So another different way to fish. It was a highly requested feature for fishing poles and fishing. Marius put that in. Congrats to him for doing that. This is where we normally fish. As you can see over here, we have already set up. We're harvesting some wheat field over here. Our Peter's crafting house for our fishing. So more fishing, better fishing, larger fish. Down there. There is where we get our clay from over there. I do want to show the port stuff, so let's work on that. Now, before we head over there, we are on Frank still. We are at the main trader. There is the fishing workbench. You can see it's 200 silver happiness. We're gonna go ahead and buy this because we can. I don't want to miss anything showing you guys this stuff, so grab a little bit of water. Drop down. We'll bring it over. Don't know where we can place it. Apparently we can place it right there. All right, let's see what we got there. As you can see, we've got large planks. We can make fishing rods, small, medium, large. Don't need too much to make those, but we need the fishing hooks. We need the insects and the boat. Boat's not too bad either. We can handle all of that. So, not bad. Inventory there. We make our fishing poles. We make our boat. We place it down there, and we will be able to do more fishing. Better fishing. All right, let's head over to the other place. Okay, so if you can see where we are, came from over there. We went down around that hill, came over this bridge to James Island. Now, let's see if we can find out where all our good stuff is. We were currently building a bridge over here. No, we didn't get started on that one, I guess. A lot of bridges left for me to build still. Love this island because of all the resources on it. But we come down here, you can see this huge area. This is going to be our port. Now, before we do that, let's go up to the trader up here and see if we can find the workbench. Maybe it's up here. Don't remember. It's been a long time since I've been to James Island. Okay, so there's our port workbench. How much are we talking? 300 happiness. Let's just do it. Get all this together. There's a reason we saved up all this stuff. Let me put this. We can go upstairs to place it. Leave. Just right. Okay. So now we have port structure upgrade. Well, start from the top. Basic materials again. We got a port warehouse. It's not a lot, but you can see we're going to need lots of bolts, lots of large planks, lots of large pillars for everything we're doing in this update. We got the port structure and the upgrade. Now we got rope rolls, cranes, 3 types of cranes, small, medium, and large. I do need a lot of bolts for those. Empty cargo box. That's where you're going to be able to store your stuff. We got farm cargo, food cargo, and construction cargo. So there's 3 different types of cranes. Construction and mining. This one's the medium is food and the small is farming cargo. So they're all broken up into different types. Come out now. Backside. Come back down. This is where our port is going to be. This is where we can sell a lot of our goods. And I think, could be wrong, could be corrected in this, but the train will be able to deliver down here to this building where you can store all this. And then you have 4 spots for cranes. There's 3 types of cranes, 4 spots. So whatever you're focusing on, those cranes will go right to there. You'll need the cargo boxes. Put your goods in, and then you can sell them all off this port area. This is on James, so if you haven't built this bridge, you're going to want to get over here. I suggest coming over here anyway because there's so much material with our aluminums and iron. You can see I've Pick that up. I've been here before, mining stuff. You also have farming over here for all your stuff if you build your base. We have James's house. So there is James Island, a giant port structure. So far we've added a whole port system. We've had a mining system and a train system, plus fishing. I'd say that qualifies as a major content upgrade. It has been several months, maybe 4 since the last update. So we do have a lot to do since then. So we're going to show off just a few more things, but those are most of the major upgrades. Lastly, before we go, because we've got a lot of work to do, a lot of iron ore to go collect, store up in our giant storage system that we got going over here. A lot of iron ore to build up so we can make all these parts. But Marius has added a time and weather system. If you go to here and game, you can see we've got show item tooltips, we've got a show HUD, and then we've got our time. Now it's currently not November 23rd. I believe it's the 7th, 5th, the 5th. That's the date of this recording. It is 20. Well, we're into the future. Oh, we can make that there. We've got our latitude, longitude, our time zone, our weather. We can change that. We can make it rainy. We can make it snowy. I didn't know we could make it snowy, but you can change the time here. As you can see, we will make this in the morning. You can make this at night. So if you're playing at night and you don't want to kind of do that for whatever reason, if you're a streamer, content creator, making a video like I am right now, and you want it to be light out, you can make this right during the middle of the day. And just for fun, we've made it snow. I have not seen snow in this game yet, so that is new. Don't know if it's going to select, build up. That's very interesting. It's kind of building up right there in puddles. Not seen it snow in this game, but we've made it snow. So there you go. A huge content upgrade for Island Paradise. I thank Marius for showing this off, giving me a few pointers. Join that Discord. Everybody's very helpful in there. If you have any questions, can't find this, how do I make this? That Discord is very helpful. Click that link when you start the game up. Make sure you join in and say hello. We got a lot of work to do, a lot of materials to grind out, to get, to build, to make, bridges to finish. We got a lot of work. So until next time, thank you for watching. Join us next time when we continue our journey on Island Paradise, and we will see you next time.